Hello again. I finally finished with cleaning all that parsley that I was talking to you about the other day. And remember, it was a big bundle, and I want to show you what is left out of all that parsley that we had to clean up. So here we go. We have here, I hope you can see, this is the green one. And right here is the yellow, the parched, those that are mushy and not so good. So remember, we were talking about choices the other day, and we'll continue with this idea of choices. Let me make sure that this is gonna stand for me. Okay, so we have two groups of parsley. One that is good and that will be used. The other one that is good only for garbage, or maybe the manure pile, the compost pile. So in the same way, the way that we have here two groups of parsley, the Bible speaks about groupings of two. For example, you have a parable that Jesus talks about in Matthew 13, and it is the parable of the wheat and the tares. And the way it goes, the conclusion of it is that at the end of the age, the angels of God will gather the wheat into bundles and will gather the tares into the bundles, and the bundles of tares will be burnt. The bundles of wheat will be saved and used for a good purpose. In the same chapter of Matthew 13, you have the parable of the dragnet, or the parable of the fishing net. And it catches all kinds of fish. But when the fishermen pull it out, they separate. The good fish they keep, the bad fish they throw back into the water, they throw it away. So only the good ones will be used. Then you have the parable of the sheep and the goats in Matthew 25. But it's the same idea, that God will separate the sheep from the goats. God has to make this choice. But I want to suggest to you that the choices that we make today will lead to the choice that God makes then. If today we choose to have a relationship with God, if we choose to worship Him, to love Him, to want to know more about Him, to seek to find Him and to pray to Him, God will let Himself be found by us. That promise is in Jeremiah 29. So when we make our choices on a daily basis to seek after God and to follow Him, the end result will be that the grace of Christ will choose us for salvation. So what choices are you going to make today? There's a Bible verse in Joshua 24:15. I want to leave you with this, which says basically that we are free to choose whichever God we choose to serve. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. I pray that this will be the choice that you will make in your household as well. Thank you so much for watching, and once again, if you enjoy these videos, please click subscribe and watch for notifications. Click that bell icon, the notification bell icon, and you will be notified next time when I post videos. Also, if you enjoy this video, why don't you share it with somebody that might enjoy it as well? Maybe a friend, relative, co-worker, neighbor, and so forth. Thank you again, and God bless you and your family.